What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David. I'm sure many of you out there have felt a massive energetic shift, especially for my empaths out there, both on a cosmic level and a physical level. Now, when I say a physical level, I'm referring to the physical structures and systems of the matrix. So, this intense energy shift that's happening cosmically and physically means that the plan that is meant to get us into a new Earth or a 5D Earth is finally being executed in the physical. And we need to talk about that. So let's go. If you are new to the channel and this type of content resonates with you, please smash that notification bell so you don't miss the twice weekly spiritual tutorials that I post. Also, for more videos on the 5D Earth, please click the subscribe button. And guys, I am very excited to announce that my 90-day life coaching package has finally launched. So check the description box below. There's a link where you can book a free discovery call if you're interested in working with me one-on-one for a 90-day period to bring your greatest version into your current timeline. Now let's get into the video. So how is the new Earth or the 5D Earth quickly coming into our present reality? Well, I'm going to start with one of my favorite quotes by Rumi, and that is, "What you are seeking is seeking you." Meaning the new Earth, the 5D Earth, is quickly coming into the current timeline of the collective consciousness, because that frequency of awakening, which is bringing divine consciousness online through our temporal consciousness, also wants to be in this current timeline. What you are seeking is seeking you. So the power structures that are in place to lower your consciousness are being systematically broken down and ushered from the stage, because divine consciousness is all about freedom. It's all about fearlessness. It's all about abundance, love, and conscious expansion. So there can't be fearful power structures in place if love is to expand through the collective consciousness. Do you think conscious expansion happens when you're in a high level of conscious awareness or a low level of consciousness? So if you're living in a state of fear, the collective consciousness is not going to expand, it's going to contract. What you are seeking is seeking you. So the call or the cry for higher consciousness, catalyzed by love and perpetuated by freedom, went out decades ago. So the need to move the collective consciousness from 3D to 5D consciousness has grown stronger and intensified, because around the turn of the century, certain power structures came together and conglomerated in an effort to control humanity by controlling the level of consciousness of humanity. So the cosmic voice, if you will, of the collective consciousness for love and freedom has been heard by universal consciousness for a while now. So what you are seeking is seeking you, because universal consciousness or source consciousness, whatever label you want to put on it, needs for these self-serving power structures that are limiting divine conscious expansion to be dismantled, so that source consciousness can express itself to the highest degree through and as you, the collective consciousness. Think about it for a second. Do you feel receptive, open, expanding, tuned in when you're living in fear? No, right? Are you seeing the synchronistic signs or feeling generous with your time, your love, or your money when you're fearful? No, right? Are you feeling free when you're in fear? Well, my best guess is you're probably feeling trapped when you're fearful. This is not a state of being that intelligent universal consciousness wants on the planet, because universal conscious expansion then becomes tethered and hindered, which goes against the main mission of universal conscious expansion in the first place. The fear you may be feeling is not by accident. Everything that's going on the planet right now is not by happenstance. Everything that has happened over the past 12 months has been a last-ditch effort, a Hail Mary pass by those old fear-based power structures to retain control over humanity. But what they weren't counting on was you, the awakened ones. They weren't counting on the collective consciousness waking up. They weren't counting on the Great Awakening. So you waking up and seeing through the Maya of the Matrix is the Great Awakening. And you can't be controlled if you're awake. The Great Awakening has many different moving parts. There's the global stage. There's the collective consciousness. There's the individual's inner work to step into a 5D consciousness mindset. And the ones that want to control humanity could have never known that they would have to contend with universal consciousness's desire to expand, not to contract. And of course, they wouldn't know anything about that. They're not awake enough to know anything about that. So what's my point? What you're seeking is seeking you. So if you are living in a state of fear and anxiety as to what may be coming down the road for the planet, fear not. I believe that your desire for love, freedom, abundance, and conscious expansion is matched times 1,000 by universal consciousness. Think about it. Why would source consciousness fractalizes billions of physical avatars just to be in a state of conscious enslavement? No. Trust the process, trust the universe, and understand that source consciousness wants to experience expansion, freedom, love, and abundance through and as you to the highest degree. This is why nefarious power structures that are designed to lower the consciousness of the collective can never win, and their time is coming to an end, and in short order, Light Fam. But you have to do your part, Light Fam. If you choose fear, then you're simultaneously choosing not to expand. If you choose fear, you're simultaneously choosing not to love. If you choose fear, you're simultaneously choosing imprisonment on many levels. The 5D Earth starts with you. You have to go within and align with your true identity as the universally conscious frequency of love, freedom, abundance, and power. You have to self-identify as the physical embodiment of that frequency and move forward in your life with that knowing in every detail of your life, in everything that you do, from the tallest to the smallest. And once you do that, it's not going to matter what lies are being broadcast across the controlled and bought mainstream media. The world that you experience will be a direct reflection of what you understand, know, believe, self-identify, and act as within, so without. Now, question of the day. Are you choosing fear or freedom? And if it's freedom, how so? I would love to hear how you guys are taking your power back for 2021, Light Fam, so leave those comments below. Also, remember, the 3-month one-on-one life coaching package has just launched. So if you are interested in working with me one-on-one over the next 90 days, click the link below. We'll get on a free discovery call, put a game plan together for you, and bring your greatest version into 2021. Also, remember to add me over on Instagram_Lightways. You guys have been sending me some great questions over there, which I've been making video topics on. So I really appreciate that. Now, if you know anyone that is fearing the Great Awakening, they don't understand all of the changes that are happening on the global stage to bring that new Earth or 5D Earth into our current timeline, please share this video with them. It may give them the insight that they need to choose freedom over fear. All right, guys, as usual, yes, it would not be a Lightways video without a noisy ass motorcycle. That's my hallmark now. Noisy ass motorcycles is just, my trademark on YouTube now. Of course, if you liked the video, then please like the video. For more videos on the 5D Earth, 5D consciousness, anything related to a spiritual awakening, please click the subscribe button. I think that is it. Oh, smash the bell for notifications. I am finished rambling, guys. I will see all of you guys in the next video. You know how we do it. Light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.